Now, I'm pretty sure most of you guys hate loading screens just as much as I do. Well, it looks like the next generation of consoles, especially the PlayStation 5, will be eliminating quite a bit of that. So, let's talk about loading screens because we've got official news from Sony themselves. So this game right here, this is Horizon Zero Dawn, and the new sequel, it's gonna be awesome, but even better than that, it isn't gonna have any loading screens, and this is official word coming from Sony. G'day guys, my name's Champ, and if you guys end up enjoying the video, you know what to do. Smack that like button, also subscribe if you're not a new viewer, if you are a new viewer, but if you haven't subscribed already, because a lot of you guys, I've seen my analytics, it says a lot of you guys are watching, but you aren't subscribed just yet. So please do that if you love the gaming news, and let me put this disc down. It's one of my favorite PlayStation exclusives that just completely came out of left field. I didn't expect I'd enjoy this much, but I'm looking forward to the next one. And speaking of the next one, Horzion Forbidden West for the PlayStation 5 is going to feature virtually no loading screens. And there's a whole lot more information that we're going to talk about in this video regarding the hardware and just the way everything is going to work with the software for the PlayStation 5. Sony and game director Matthias de Jong has revealed a bunch of new features about Horzion Forbidden West for the PlayStation 5, including the game will feature virtually no loading screens and there will be dozens of new machines. The game will stretch across a new frontier from Utah to the Pacific Ocean in the west of what was once America. The game includes deep valleys, ruined cities, and deserts, opening up the map, booting up the game, fast traveling, and restarting a checkpoint will be almost instant with virtually no loading screens. This is some incredible news right here, and when we did see the trailer, we're all blown away. I don't know about you specifically watching this video, but when I saw it at the PlayStation 5 reveal, I was just like, oh my goodness, I need this right now. But the thing is, the game is targeted for a 2021 release, so we will have to wait just a little bit for that. But this is the important part right here. This is the first major game from Sony that's been revealed to work this way, and I am truly excited about it, because especially the fact that I'm excited for the game itself, and now we know that we're going to be able to fast travel, we're going to be able to just move around the whole map, do different quests and do different things within the game and just have it run smooth for once. Like, that's amazing. Obviously the first game was great itself, but there were moments I was just like, come on, like, do this like just a little bit quicker, and now they're doing that, and that goes for so many. Horizon was great in that sense, I feel like, for the game that it is. But looking at other games throughout last generation, I should say this current generation, because the PS5 and the next Xbox aren't out yet, but looking at this and knowing that there aren't any loading screens, and this is going to be a trend going forward, that's what Sony have said too, is that it will be a trend going forward. Microsoft have also talked about this, so if you are an Xbox gamer out there that you aren't purchasing the PS5 but you're getting the Series X, you'll most likely get the same thing with a lot of exclusive games at the very beginning. And I'm surprised a lot more games don't do this, rendering in the background and loading in the background, but it does come down to the power of the SSD, and that's one of the key things about the PlayStation 5, is that the fact that the SSD in the PS5 is completely custom, and it is one of the fastest in the world. So I'm excited to see that work with other games, especially third-party titles that are just going to blow us away that we didn't expect. And it's going to be interesting to see when those third-party titles do come to both the Xbox and the PlayStation, which ones do have loading screens, because that's going to be the most important part about next generation. It's going to come down to performance and just giving you the best user experience rather than a huge graphical leap. So I will be talking about graphical leaps and the changes and what the differences are and comparisons in a video very soon. I'm just collecting some data and whatnot, but we have to get to that soon. But what we're talking about right now is the performance. So that's going to be a key thing going to next generation rather than the graphics and that. So look out for things such as this, because there's going to be a whole lot more news, but I just know that I'm very excited for this game now, more so than I was before, because now I know that it's just going to be living in another world and you're not going to have that feeling of loading screens. It's going to be like when Max Payne came out. Remember when Rockstar re-released Max Payne like, what, 8 years ago, 7 years ago or something like that? I can't remember. It's been a long time. But when they released that and they did those loading screens in the background through the cutscenes and stuff, that blew my mind. I feel like this is taking that next generational leap, and I'm excited to see where Sony and all the game companies take it. Also, just to clarify here at the end of the video, what you saw with the UI of the PlayStation 5 is not official. I found that on YouTube. It's someone created it. If you want to check it out in full, check out the link down below. I thought it was pretty cool. It does look nice. I thought it would just work within this video. So please don't think that's official. It is not. Only the first few seconds where the controller turns on is the official stuff from Sony. So yeah, that does it for today's video. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. 2 videos today. So if you missed the first one about the price, you have to go check that out because it is important. But anyway, that does it. I'm going to see you guys tomorrow, and tomorrow is Friday. So it's going to be a bit different. You guys will see what I'm talking about. Maybe I won't even do it. We'll see. I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye-bye.